Hey golfers, it's Dave from Fit2 Golf. Today I'm doing a review of the Maltby Forged FGT Wedges from the Golfworks. Now I know what you're thinking. Just a little while ago you did a review of the MS Plus series and you said you carried 3 of those plus a pitching wedge in your bag. And that's true. For at least half the golf I play, it's on courses where there's all kinds of lies and I want to have that variety of lofts and sole widths. But for the rest of the rounds, I'm playing at courses that have long carries over bunkers, or long second shots into par 4s, or long par 3s. They're just long. And when I'm playing one of those courses, I want to pull a wedge out and put something in the top of my bag like another hybrid. And of course I don't want to break the 14 club rule. Maybe I could camouflage my putter as an umbrella. So it's for that reason that I picked up the 52 and 56 degree of these clubs. As the name indicates, these are forged clubs. They're slightly oversized, kind of a teardrop shape. Gives you confidence when you set it down at a dress. I understand that the shape of the club and the oversized nature of it is to help bring the horizontal center of gravity to its optimal point as the lofts increase in these wedges. The face has multi-groove technology and a coating on it to help with spin and I think durability. And the entire club is finished with the chrome pearl finish that the Golfworks uses on some of their clubs like the PTM line. There are just a couple of graphics on the back of it, so it's a pretty classic looking club. It's really not until you open the hood that you see the technology here. On the sole, there's a grind pattern that has heel and toe relief. It also leaves some of the bounce in the middle exposed. This makes it very versatile. You can hit this from the rough or from sand or tight lies. You can open it up to hit flop shots. I measured these clubs when they came in. They were on the number in terms of their weight. The 56 degree was exactly 56 degrees of loft and the 52 was 52.3, which is excellent. I paired these heads with the Nippon NS Pro 950GH stiff flex shafts. These are taper tip. They match what's in my TE Forged. I went with the wedge flex shaft for both of these clubs because I do take full swings rather than soft step and put them into a 9-iron or an 8-iron shaft. Both clubs are cut at 35.5 inches. I know you're thinking that's a crazy length for a 56 degree wedge, but we club fitters, we live on the edge. And at that length, the swing weight of the 52 degree is D5. That's with a 4-gram tip weight installed, and the swing weight of the 56 is D7. And I like that heavier swing weight because I'm going to use that club a lot for chipping and pitching around the green. In terms of the feel, I'll put up some swings here, and hopefully you can hear some of the sound. It has a nice, soft but firm sound, given it's a forged club. I hit some half swings and some bump and runs and some flop shots. Very versatile. I hit some out towards the toe. I didn't really notice any loss of distance or direction. And like my last video on the M Plus series, I did include some data on spin. I know some people are interested in that. So I took 4 range balls. These are Srixon durable range balls. I put the stickers on them so the Mevo would read the spin. And I took what I was trying to be a 60-yard carry with each club. And so looking at the data with the 52 degree wedge, I was carrying 61 yards and I was spinning at 84.27. And with the 56 degree, I was carrying just over 57 yards and spinning at 96.08. So there are a lot of pros to this club. First, the price. This comes in at around $35 a head for a forged wedge of this quality with this kind of grind is really unbeatable. Now I paired it with a premium shaft, which of course you can do better and go with something that's more economical. But even with the Nippon, this came in at less than $70 a club. That's about half of an OEM wedge, and sometimes less than half. The performance and the versatility are also real strong pros of this club. You can hit a variety of shots. That toe and heel relief really helps. If you have some skill with a wedge, you're going to enjoy this. Now, I only have 2 cons to mention. One is I'm just not a huge fan of this finish, at least not on the whole head, but that's personal preference. So, don't deduct any points for that. It's still a nice looking club. And the other con is just that I wish they offered more lofts. I wish I could get this in a pitching wedge loft or a 54 or a 58. I really like this wedge a lot. As a result of all those pros and relatively few cons, This gets my highest rating. This gets an eagle. This is a terrific wedge. So post your comments below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've tried this wedge. Consider subscribing to the channel and stay positive.